Oh, Cyberpunk 2077. Why are you such a disaster? More like Cyber Trash 2077, am I right? Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel once again. I am Robert Storms. As always, if you're finding me for the very first time, please be sure to click that like and subscribe button. So, Cyberpunk 2077 disaster continues to keep going because now Sony pulled the PS4 version off the PSN and offers refund. Now, I kind of hit on this earlier in the week, a couple days ago, in fact, that Cyberpunk 2077 is just the base version for the Xbox One and PS4 is just horrendous. There's all kinds of bugs. The game doesn't work right. I know some people that bought it, and some people are like, you know what? The bugs and stuff doesn't ruin my experience. Well, if you're one of the few people, congratulations. I'm happy for you. But most people, when they spend $50 to $60 to upwards of sometimes $70 for a game, you know, they want it to, I don't know, fucking work right. Now, I kind of ran into a similar problem when the Xbox One first came out and they released a little game called Halo the Master Chief Collection. And the game didn't work for like 6 to 7 months. You can play the campaigns just fine, but people play Halo for the multiplayer, and you could not play the multiplayer for a long time. But hey, it works now. Several years later, so Cyberpunk 2077 comes out, and this is a huge game for CD Projekt Red. They've been working on this game for 8 years, and it turned out to be nothing. So I'm hoping that this game hurry up and gets like a price cut so I can pick it up, because full disclosure, I kind of want to pick it up. I just want to see what the hoo-ha is about. But, you know, for Sony to pull this, that's a big deal. Sony just doesn't go around pulling these big old games, you know? It's like, you know, people were lining up for this game. You can see the people in this picture lining up for this game. And then they get home, it's all broken. Those poor son of a bitches. But yeah, so this was a game that a lot of people were really looking forward to. CD Projekt Red, you know, they did Witcher 3. People love this company. And then they don't show the base version gameplay. They show a little bit of the Xbox One, or the Xbox Series X rather, and then everything else was PC. And then instead of them coming out and like, yeah, hey, we fucked up, sorry. No, they're like, yeah, we should have focused more. No, we don't care what you should have, would have, could have. You just say you fucked up. Just say you fucked up. There's no excuse for it. So now people that bought this game, you either have to deal with the suffering of the glitches and stuff and still try to convince yourself that you're having a great time, or you just buy it and wait for the series of patches to come out for the next several months. So this is a disaster. You know, CD Projekt Red stock has failed. This game is going to be like $30 within the next 2 months, if not cheaper than that. Like, this is a massive disaster for CD Projekt Red, especially for a game that has been delayed multiple times. Like, the one thing I got to give Nintendo props for is when Nintendo delays a game, right? When Nintendo's like, hey, look, we're scrapping Metroid Prime 4 and we're starting over. They do this to put out the best possible game they can possibly. You never hear Nintendo run into this problem. You hardly ever hear Nintendo run into this problem, right? Like the worst one I can think of was, you know, Mario Maker 2, that the online didn't work all that great. But other than that, the games have always been 100%. Like, they always worked. Whether you like the games or not, they always worked. And Nintendo has no problem delaying a game, because the delayed game will eventually get released and it would be like the best possible game. I want more developers to do that. Instead of releasing the game in fucking December or whatnot, just so you can try to make as much money you can in that calendar year, it's like, delay the game and give me the best fucking game I can get. Don't give me $60 and then give me this shit. Don't do it. It's bad for the consumer, it's bad for video games, and I hate the fact that they have this crutch where they can just say, oh, we're going to release series of patches. I hate that we live in this age where they live on a crutch where they can release a game not done, not working, but they go, hey, we'll fix it later. Like, so many studios do this. It's like, fuck if we finish this game. Fuck if this game worked. We release it now, we'll fix it later. They just care about the fucking money. And it drives me fucking bananas that this is the type of era that we're in this generation of gaming. You go back into the cartridge days, Super Nintendo, Sega, early PlayStation, early Xbox. You know, whatever game was done was done. It either worked or it didn't. You either bought a good game or you bought a shitty game. But nowadays, it's like, we're releasing anything. I don't care if it's finished or not. I don't care if the character renderings are done. We're releasing this game. We'll patch it next month. It's bullshit. It's bullshit for the consumer and for a company that is so respected in the gaming community like CD Projekt Red. For them to release shit like this pisses me off. It really pisses me off. I really want to get this game just so I can try it out for myself. Now, the good news is I have a Series X. So it will run better on my Series X than it would be on my base console. But I also have a base console in the living room. So I might actually install it on both consoles and then see like what the fucking shit is going on. But yeah, CD Projekt Red, you dropped the ball. You still have yet to come out and actually apologize and said that you fucked up. You just keep trying to push the blame on other things and other people. Just come out and be like, look, we fucked up. We done fucked up. You know? So when Sony pulled your game off the PSN store, you know you done fucked up. So anyway, guys, I want to know what you guys think. Be sure to leave your comments in the comment box below. Did you pick up Cyberpunk 2077 on the base console of Xbox and the PS4, or the PS4 rather? And if so, have you experienced any of the problems? And does it really bother you? Be sure to leave those comments in the comment box below. Until next time, as always, I'm Robert Storms, and that's my opinion. Later, guys.